notice me. Cause I can make beats, yeah, I can rock to the rhymes, and I've got skills.
Hey, Coach Johnny here. Welcome to a new segment I'm going to start doing, and it is where I answer viewer comments and questions that require video explanation. Hopefully this will get most of the common answers done for you guys. I'll also probably answer your comments as they are laid out, but today's first video will be with Andalus101. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyways, Andalus asks, can you talk more about toe ties? I'm new to hockey, and for the most part I just tied the bootstrap to the last skate hole. So he's tying it back here. What would happen during a game is that my pads would go out of position and I would have to whack them back in place with this sticker glove. For my game today I used laces in addition to the bootstrap. I made a knot about 1.5 inches from my skate and noticed my pads were rotating a lot easier. However, after the game my knees were sore. Should I get rid of the laces or just rely on the bootstrap? I also bought bungee cord ties but haven't used them yet. A lot of goalies on social media say the lace, it's way better than laces. Well, in my opinion, I like skate laces, but that doesn't mean it's the end all. Everyone likes their own thing, how they set up their gear, all that stuff. I heard good things about the bungees and that. I just have started with laces when I was younger, so I always use it. Now, the reason you're probably getting sore knees is when we go butterfly, if our leg is stuck flat, this heel being down, because this toe tie is too short, or the bootstrap's too tight, we actually put a lot of torque on our knee way up here, and we want to avoid that. So the first way to avoid that is on your toe ties. 1.5 inches would be about half of what I have here. I use a rule of thumb 3 or 4 fingers worth of toe ties. And I also have a sliding toe tie on these pads. But my other rule of thumb is that toe must be able to touch the ice and move around. So if your toes can't touch the ice and wiggle a little bit, you're probably torquing a lot on your knees. This is why guys use the bungee cords or the toe ties, because it allows you to get there. The bungee cords give a little more stretch, maybe give you a more connected feel. I'm not sure, I've never used them, but I like laces because it gives me an absolutely loose feel. Now the other question he had was about the bootstrap, which he's running through the last hole on his skate back here. Now the bootstrap really, in essence, makes our pad either sit higher up on our skate or lower down. By tightening that bootstrap, I bring my pad higher up and my toe rests higher up. By loosening that bootstrap, I allow my skate to slide around a bit more and let the pad go forward. With a really loose strap here, my pad sits farther down. Now a lot of knee pain also comes from having this bootstrap too tight. If we have it very loose, it allows our heel to rotate, which, as you can see, puts our toe down to the ice. If we have it very tight, our toe rubs against the pad and can't get as much angle. So therefore, we start torquing our knees and our upper hip flexors and that, causing you problems. I personally don't even run a bootstrap. I rely on my toe tie and my Velcro knee strap and shin strap to control how far up or down my pad goes. And literally when I play, as you can see here, my pad almost rests on the ice. So for your question there, I would suggest running 3-4 inches or going to the bungees and loosening your bootstrap. Your bootstrap really shouldn't even be there. If you watch most of the NHL goalies now, they've eliminated the bootstrap or run it super loose. Lundqvist has the Lundy loop, which he runs his bootstrap way back here, just so it doesn't control this bottom part of the foot. It just stops the pad from going forward, but still allows him a lot more rotation. Carey Price has no bootstrap. Other guys have it very loose. I don't use it. It's just a lot easier. Go to a practice, go sit in your living room even on carpet, undo the bootstrap with little ways, go butterfly a bunch of times, feel how it feels. Undo it a long ways, go butterfly a few times, feel how it feels. Undo it all the way, get rid of it, go down, feel how it feels. As for the pad rotating and having to smack it back, the toe strap will pull it back a little bit, but ideally we're relying on our knees angling in to bring the pad back to proper angle. So if I have my pad go like this, when I point my foot forward, the toe strap will bring it a little ways, and it may still sit out, but as I kneel in and bring that knee in, it should bend forward into place. As it looks from the other side, I go butterfly, I get up, my pad's way out. This knee kneels in and it should come around a bit. If it's stuck way out like that, quite often, leg straps in the back here, you're doing them super tight for that cinched on feel. But what you get is a lot of friction. So your pad turns and then it can't move again because it's got too much friction on your leg. We want to run these back straps loose so that the pad rotates easy. In the end, like I said in my how to get dressed video, your knee strap is probably, along with the toe strap, the only things holding your pad on. So we run them looser, get your pad to rotate a lot more, easier, quicker. That's why once you loosen the bootstrap, you start to get a little bit better rotation. Once you had the toe strap, you got better control of the pad going back to the center position that you wanted. It's kind of a combination, loose straps, loose bootstrap, and a loose toe tie that allows good rotation. Take the torque off. Hope this answers your question. Hopefully we'll get to make more viewers and subscribers' comments and questions here on this little playlist I'm going to develop for you. Thanks for watching.
How we blaze. As soon as I got my first stick, that was it. I was in every day, that was all I ever did. I was hooked, but it wasn't just for 2 minutes. If I could find a street game, you're damn right I was in it. I need to get some grip tape.